2-2 for Manchester United as we get a draw at Lyon now. A very, very poor performance by Andre Onana. And we're going to be talking about Onana is to blame. All the mind games before, all the talking before, and didn't even deliver in the game. A woeful performance by him. We'll be getting into all of that. We're talking about Bruno, Yoro, and much more. But listen, besides Onana, everyone else did good today. Solid performance, a great goal by Yoro. Zirkzee at the end thought we won it. But it's Onana's stupid mistakes that cost Manchester United and time after time. And if he somehow cost us Europa League going into the next round, it's going to be a travesty. He's already cost us Champions League qualification before. Europa League one as well would be disgraceful. And I'd be certainly look at getting him out of this team. Binder, Heaton, Harrison, anyone else getting goal but Onana at this moment. And Amorim's probably going to keep with him because that's his goalkeeper, that's the guy who we trust, and he started him in a game like this. But just a stupid mistakes. Forget the mind game, just based on the performance, that free kick. We've seen this so many times before. I remember last season, I think Aston Villa put a few crosses in. It was 2 against, was it Galatasaray? The amount of mistakes that guy's made for Manchester United is a disgrace. And I think he's made like 10 or 8 this season. And the one at the end is just woeful, and same to the one with the free kick. It's just very, very sloppy. And he should be ashamed. He did all the talking before, disrespected players or whatever. And we just knew it would happen. Be the one guy who you expect to put in a good performance, just puts in an absolutely terrible performance just to lose Manchester United. Well, not to lose 2-2, but imagine if we go at Old Trafford 2-1, you're looking at United have it. Again, listen, talking about other players, Yoro was fantastic, Mazraoui, everyone else did a good job. Bruno again, Zirkzee coming on, did a very, very good job. It was a good team performance. I thought we played well, but Onana was the one again. Now let's get into a few individuals. I thought as a team we defended well, first of all. On transitions as well, I think there was opportunities there. We should have been better decision making. There was that one Garnacho should have passed it to Zirkzee on the overlap instead of going across the field to Bruno. Bruno put a few good crosses in. I mean, the Zirkzee one, what a finish that is. United are somehow still unbeaten in Europe, but the performance today did warrant a win. And I think we are seeing improvement in the performance. I mean, Kobbie Mainoo coming back on the pitch as well was a positive. But the mistakes cost Manchester United today. And I think going forward, we still didn't really have nothing. I mean, the goal comes from really a counter-attack and a great goal from Bruno. And a great cross from Bruno. And then you obviously have the Yoro sort of set piece. And it's obviously great for him to get that goal. A very, very important player for Manchester United at the moment. If you look at the way in which we played in possession, he's very, very key. I thought Mazraoui today did a very, very good job. Bruno, again, I prefer him from that midfield position. But Mainoo came on and slotted into that as well. But listen, Lyon didn't really offer too much, and I think we do have him in the second leg. They have a few good players. There was that one, I can't remember what his name was. I think it was either number 21 for Lyon. He was absolutely fantastic. He was cooking Manchester United. Cherki, again, he's a very good player. Scores the goal at the end, but again, I think we did do enough to kind of limit him. I mean, the goal. Mikhail Tadze, I think that's how I'm going to pronounce it. I'm pretty sure that's him. Very, very good player. Was drifting from on the outside, putting cross into the box. And overall, listen, Manchester United, as I said, Yoro did well today. Great goal from him, instinct finish. Mazraoui did well, Maguire as well. I thought Delo actually had a good game. And has had quite a few. And listen, the game was there for Manchester United to win. It's Europa League or nothing. Now we have a week to prepare for that Newcastle game. I'll be looking at resting players like Casemiro, resting players like Maguire, resting players like Yoro, and making a few changes. Getting Onana out as soon as you can. I mean, that has to be a priority now. I don't think it will be, but not even getting him gone, just play Binder, play Heaton, play someone else at this point. Who do we have on the bench in terms of keepers? We had Binder, we had Tom Heaton. Like, any one of them can come on. I feel like Amorim could have used the bench better today. He only brought on Mainoo, Lindelof, Mount and Zirkzee. I know he didn't bring on 4 players. I probably would have brought on Shaw. But again, it's good to have Kobbie Mainoo back from injury. I didn't expect him to be a part of this game. You're looking at potentially starting the game next week against Lyon. But again, we have options there to bring him on. But listen, overall, it was a very good performance by Manchester United. The 2 mistakes from Onana. He made 1 or 2 routine saves, but he's just such a liability. such a problem to Manchester United at the moment. He's costing us so many points and so many decisive things. Like, what is he doing? I'd look to drop him ASAP. All the talk from the game before the game, it just doesn't deliver. Overall though, as I said, we take it. We're very much into it going into the game at Old Trafford. I would back us to win it. It's going to be a great atmosphere. And listen, we got players back. Mount returning. I thought he had a decent cameo. It was getting fiery, but listen, the chances United had, Bruno had one or two. Yoro had that one shot that just went wide. Again, I want to talk about Rasmus. Didn't really get into the game as much as you would want him to. He did struggle, to be honest with you. I think it was a tough game for him. I mean, he had that chance as well when Dogu cut it back. Has to do better there. Garnacho, again, just needs to improve a lot on his decision making. And we've seen that time and time again. Listen, he is 20, but this is what his third, fourth season now in the first team. But listen, we're very still much in it. We can go and win out Old Trafford. We're going to need the fans there. We've got a big game against Newcastle on the weekend. And then we go to... then Lyon come to United. But let's see what happens. Man of the match. Yoro.